idiot thing that. A girl pick me a walk barefoot and she in a name brand boot. A idiot thing that. Up man a dish, mama dirt and a put them girl first. Yo a idiot thing that. A buy girl Lexus, mama fi walk and a take bus. No sir, idiot thing that. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Check, check, yeah. Thing that. A murder, a murder. Oh sir. Thing that. Hear me now. Yeah. Yeah. Thing that. Well it's another one. Another one. Alright. Yeah. Idiot, 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 idiot thing that. Idiot, idiot, idiot. We know you know that. Idiot thing that. Idiot, 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 idiot thing that. Idiot, idiot, idiot. We know you know that. Idiot thing that. Man, I just up in a near brand suit now, mind him youth. A idiot thing that. A girl pick me a walk barefoot and she in a near brand boot. A idiot thing that. Up man a dish, mama dirt and I put them girl first. Yo a idiot thing that. A buy girl Lexus, mama fi walk and I take bus. No sir, idiot thing that. Idiot, 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 idiot thing that. Idiot, idiot, idiot. We know you know that. Idiot thing that. Idiot, 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 idiot.
All right, and welcome now to the Rootsy Absolutely with the India Thing feature. 96.1 on this here FM dial. Wow. Until we're going to start off on a one. Let's too much India Thing that you know. We can get off on a Rootsy note. Where a Jamaican and Caribbean Hotelier of the year was named. Wow. A Jamaican Caribbean Hotelier of the year. Wow. A Jamaican female. No respect there to her. And Charlotte Crichton, the manager of the Half Moon Hotel in Montego Bay, was named the Caribbean Hotelier of the Year for 2023. It just started. And there should be 2022 recently. It announced by the Travel Awards in Florida. So it'll be named of the year for 2020. Is it 2023? I think they named me last year. 2022. But they say 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And they said she enjoyed a long career in hospitality industry, working nearly every era of operation in the Half Moon Hotel luxury brand. And he was the manager in 2019. So congratulations to Charlotte Crichton, Hotel of the Year for 2022. The roots out there. Well, a lot of idiot thing going on here. Well, there's one case in Jamaica now that's kind of puzzling me up to a point. Not really puzzled, but the bigger picture is continuing to elude us.
Yeah.
With the cocaine bust of the brother of the MP.
Yeah.
To me, being a brother of Michael Phillips is not, to me, is a non-issue. Because that don't mean because he's his brother, he could possibly have a link. It don't necessarily have to mean that. So people don't just jump to the easy way, or don't everybody want to play politics or what. But I don't want to jump somewhere because he's a brother. There's a link. There don't have to be a link.
Exactly.
But the bigger picture, what people don't want to just is in that scene is that I can't recall hearing somebody trying to smuggle drugs out of Jamaica in your personal suitcase.
Yeah.
That's the part that people don't understand. That only means two things, That mean only two things.
Right, man.
Happened already done.
To me, it means two things to me. If you have the gall to try to lead island with that in your suitcase, cocaine value at $600,000 US.
Happened already.
It mean to me that you can escape with it through the ports, or you have somebody let you through.
Yeah.
No, look a small man.
I can't understand it.
No, look a small man. I get to know this. I go foreign and carry drugs.
Right.
It no
something about it.
Yeah.
True.
It no works so.
I don't know.
If no smell, it no works so.
I know that Mikhail, he posted a statement yesterday through some publishing agency, declaring that he is a half brother and
they have no relationship.
He has been overseas for
30 years.
So and the thing is also I'm grateful I'm seeing where also a number of government MPs, they're coming in the defense of Mikhail.
Yeah.
Saw Floyd Green posting that. Guess what? It doesn't mean that he's involved.
Right. Yeah.
I've also seen where Dr. Tufton has also spoken about the matter, and they're also defending that. Guess what? Don't judge him. He's not a part of anything. Right. Right. And I'm grateful for that. At least we're seeing where persons from the government side, they're in support and saying, guess what, guys, don't worry the nice, Mikhail, we know that you're a good guy, and so don't worry about it. So I'm feeling good seeing those kind of
from the
messages and also posting from persons who are in the opposition. I think I also saw Juliet Cuthbert Flynn commented on it, and also she came in support of Mikhail, saying that they're there and they're saying, no man, you can't judge him for that.
Instead of trying to jump to all the wrong conclusions, where we are missing the bigger picture.
Right.
That is not normal for someone traveling from Jamaica to have cocaine in their person luggage. It's not normal.
50-year-old. I'm saying
it's not normal. It's not normal. That means saying
been out of Jamaica for so long, right? Came in Jamaica. I don't know, something somewhere along the line, something went wrong. I don't know why is it that, as you're saying, he now has the audacity to some extent to really try and use in his bag.
That means he had an escape plan and something went wrong.
No man, something exactly.
Not really.
Either he didn't know that he could get away because of the corruption at Jamaican ports, or maybe the machinery to detect it might couldn't find it. But he knew in his mind he could get away with that.
Yeah, I know. Mikhail. Jeffrey is a very good friend of Mikhail. He's online. I know that since the story broke yesterday, he has been following it also. Well, I don't know what his thought about this whole situation, but I know he's a very good friend of Mikhail.
Dudley and Owen.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we're here.
Loud and clear.
Go ahead.
Dudley and Owen, I am a Tavares. All right. And if my half brother should get himself involved in something like that, there's no way anybody can be saying that Jeffery Tavares is involved in it.
Yeah.
No man.
Mikhail hasn't seen Mikhail and his brother. They never lived together, based on the information that I'm getting.
Yeah. But people in the public don't really know that.
It is all there in the public that they have never lived together.
Well, it came out afterwards. But his brother wasn't. The people in the public know that before he made that declaration. It was like to jump to a conclusion. But the fact that they're actually half brothers.
Yes, they're half brothers. So and for that to happen, I mean, it's not everything your family gonna know what the other member of the family doing.
Yeah, that's true.
I personally know what my brothers and sisters is doing. I personally do not know what anybody in my family is doing, as a matter of fact.
That is true. But once a family member is high profile and a member of, in his case now, MP.
Well, not only that, Dudley. Why is from your members a high profile member within Jamaica? People are gonna say things.
Right, yes.
Not I'm boasting or anything. Everybody gonna say the Tavares, the ex-Tavares, the Tavares, and that. Because your family is high profile. And no care how you try to live, that nobody can say anything about it. There's always a black sheep in the family and somebody in the family, some rebel in the family,
Right, and the one bad black sheep can get into family name a bad name.
There you go. There's always gonna be a rebel in the family.
Well, I'm glad that
I don't think Mikhail Phillips, anybody should say Mikhail Phillips is a part of this. No.
Right.
Nobody who said Mikhail is a part of this. Come on, don't think differently, man.
Exactly.
Think differently. Mikhail Phillips is a person who I know very well, and I don't see Mikhail Phillips to be a person involved in certain bangarang that is going on in this country. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely. And I feel so too. I don't think that he has any knowledge of exactly what was going on.
No. Who knows? Maybe Mikhail didn't know that he was in Jamaica.
Even
Right.
that too. Even that too.
Well, the good
Probably never
thing,
knew.
the good that he came public because if he kept quiet, people want to rename if
Right.
he's a part. But good thing that
You know?
he came public and make this public declaration. Not a part of it. Nothing about it. So well, clear his name. Keep his name in the clear.
Because I know members of my family will go away. Nobody knows they're gone away. It's when they come back in the country and say, "Oh, you went away."
Yeah. That's
So
how.
you know, I mean, come on,
Yeah.
you know. And Mikhail, and honestly, the how getting to know Mikhail over the period of time, I don't know him for a long while. I find Mikhail Phillips to be a person who is an outstanding politician who speak his mind, whether it be in the parliament or outside of the parliament.
Yeah.
I find Mikhail Phillips who speaks his mind, who don't like it, that's their business. When there's issues to be spoken about, Mikhail speak his mind.
That's right.
And that's the type of person I know Mikhail Phillips to be. And I'm happy he came out and cleared the air. And who don't like it or what he said, then that's their business.
Yeah. True. Dudley and Jeffrey. All right. So, on January 1, the paternity leave for public sector workers came into effect, right?
Don't not get paternity leave too.
So, according to the documentation or the legal documentation that I have here, in order for the man to actually get the paternity leave, there are certain things that must be done before he is eligible,
For example,
to receive it. All right. So
yeah, for example,
it says here, paternity leave 7.18.2 or 7.18.2. Eligibility. It says the following conditions must be satisfied for paternity leave to be granted. It says 1, full-time male employees aged 18 and above with at least 12 months of continuous service, irrespective of different employment type and or combination thereof. So you have to be employed here for at least a year, right? 2, part-time employee, and I think the third one would be something that a lot of persons are going to have to look on.
But Owen,
Yeah,
the employer that rules for how many years now, so he's entitled to it.
he's good. He's good with that first one too. Part-time male employees with at least 12 months continuous service working at least 18 hours per day. So that's kind of the same kind of thing a while ago. 3, the employee must provide, and this is it, official documentation that he is the registered and legal father of the child.
So the whole on there now. That means when the child is born, you have to not do a blood test same time for you.
you come out to MP earlier about Monday or 3 days at birth. That you come into effect,
So that means that you may end up giving a person paternity leave, and the child is not yours.
Yeah, you might have many fathers now can't apply for that leave. I've been working for years. Can't apply for the leave. Based on our high rate of jacket culture in this country.
And also,
what kind of jacket you talking about, Owen? Dudley?
I'm talking about the one that make at the tailor,
Oh, okay. You have to be very clear,
In Jamaica, in the term now, giving the child to the wrong person, not the original father.
Before you go any further, let us. I'm sorry to butt in, but there's a breaking news out of the United States Congress.
Oh yeah. So the file like that speaker now?
The 118th Congress House Speaker.
Yeah.
Is in the 3rd day.
Oh my
McCarthy 200, McCarthy Republican 201.
Oh Lord.
Jeffries the Democrat 212.
Wow.
Nothing changed. It has been the same thing from yesterday.
Nobody got we get to 218.
Nobody got to the 218. So I don't know what is going on. McCarthy does not have the vote to become the 8th speaker.
remember, one time he was up at 200 and something, so he's way down to 200 and where's the last 201? Oh Lord. I think
everybody's, you see, they said that last night they're gonna adjourn the house, and then today now for them to go in last night to deliberate and find who they can get to become host, to vote for him to get in. But obviously there's nobody wanted to vote for him. So the question must be asked: is it that this man decided to hold the American government at ransom, in the sense of there is no speaker, no one is elected to the House of Representatives right now. So if there's a security crisis, the president have to just do it on his own.
Right.
But Sir Jeffrey, you know what I think, is a problem. I think what the persons who continuously nominate this man, despite knowing that he doesn't have the support, I think they are idiots. Because
but not only that, but
they're nominating the man and they know that they're not gonna get the full support. Yes.
But Dudley and Owen, not only that McCarthy will they continue nominating, he put himself up there. The former President Donald Trump is saying that he must become speaker. And it's quite clear that the Republican Party is in a disarray. They don't want him to become speaker because members of the Republican Party is voting for the Democrat to become speaker. And the funniest thing is, the Republican Party won the House of Representatives, and they can't elect a speaker. How can they run the country if they can't elect a speaker?
Something wrong.
Yeah, that's a problem.
All right, solution. Get two other person then.
Two other person to do what?
Two other nominees.
That's
no, but Dudley, listen to me. What you fail to understand, since the election and the Republicans win the House, Nancy Pelosi is on her way out. Because the Republicans has won the House.
Right. Something wrong.
So, now the Republicans need to elect a House Speaker.
Okay.
And it is quite proven to everybody that they can't elect a House Speaker because the party is in disarray. So even if they continue nominating two persons to become Speaker, and McCarthy is there, the Democrat is going to get the higher vote because they don't want McCarthy to stay in.
Oh, God.
So what they need to do is tell McCarthy to sit down and give somebody else. But McCarthy refuses to sit down because he's power hungry.
The party is worse than the party here in Jamaica in disarray.
Well, listen to me. I said it that the People's National Party did, and somebody vexed with me.
So what?
That the People's National Party dead and they vexed with me.
No, but no. Why?
Why what?
Why the vex?
Because apparently they're a full-fledged comrade, so you mustn't talk bad about the party.
Oh, I tell you. I said to a comrade recently that you keep on relying on the internal poll that giving you what you want to hear, but not the truth.
Well,
they did it for the Damon Crawford thing. So when they done as the poll show and said Crawford cannot beat Vaz, poll show said Crawford will be win by a landslide. And Portia Simpson was ignoring the Donaldson poll, really an internal poll as a call election, and she lose it.
See there?
Hold on there. Another breaking news coming in, Owen.
The party is dead for true.
California has declared a state of public emergency. You know that California has been the dry state where every media hear fire.
Yeah.
Now it's pure water. Flood.
From one thing to the next.
But Owen and Dudley, this 7th day of voting for the Speaker of the House of Representatives in America is a very serious thing, The country is at risk right now, They can't pass no law. They can't do the people's work. Nothing can be done because the Republican Party refused to get the act together. It's a history drama playing out in the House of Representatives now.
Wow. Well, we keep on talking about that one. Wait, no, hold on. Back to this thing now with the This thing is very serious with the maternity. All right. What happened now with that? What happened now if this worker has more than one children, but different mothers? How does it work out?
The same name again. It's a lot of pass.
No, what does it work out?
No, but Dudley and Owen, if you pass a law, that means they go right across the board.
If he is on their whatever certification, if his name is there, and well, if each of them have the child same time,
No, different.
because remember, it would have to be within a certain time when the child is born. So is either all of them having child within the same time, or all of them, because it would have, just like when a maternity leave.
All right, let's just say
Just as pregnancy, the person will take the leave. So the child will have to be born within a certain time before.
let's just say, suppose Ninja Man was employed the public sector. Ninja Man has 35 children with 34 baby mother. How does that work out?
Why? I don't know that.
You get 34 maternity leave.
No, it can't work
So
out.
they have no work. They don't have work. Get paid for leave.
Because the fact of the matter is, they did not specify in that act or in that law that they passed XQYZ. So he's entitled to that 35 days maternity leave. Did they say anything like that? Oh, yeah?
It said the male employee, they're entitled to the leave no more than 3 occasions. So if at 20, no more than 3 occasions.
Oh, so for the year.
Well, it's a no more than 3 days.
What do you mean for the year? Oh, you must impregnate a woman every year.
It said no more than 3 occasions.
So you're saying for the year, Dudley?
Eh?
You're saying for the year, it can't be for the year.
No.
Whenever your wife, like our Black Beauty gone, I don't know who you're talking now.
Oh, so 3.
Whenever your wife is pregnant, you're entitled to a maternity leave, and if you have 3 babies, whatever part, you're entitled to the same maternity leave.
But it can't pass 3 though. So the 4th child no leave.
And it said here that the paternity leave for multiple births. So this is administration of it. So multiple births of the same pregnancy. So whether triplets, twins, you will not get a paternity leave based on the amount of child. Right? They're saying that it would be the same. It will not increase the number of days, because each pregnant leave would be for 20 days. So it's saying that you will not, because it's a twin, you're getting 40 days. No, or because it is a triplet,
you get 60 days.
No. They're saying that you will still get the same 20 days.
With pay.
Right, with pay, definitely. For the same, so it's the same period. So you would not get any increase.
I think on the female part, they get 3 months, but 2 with pay.
Well, this is 20 days though. So I think they can definitely pay for 20 days. There are months. These are some days, and persons were saying, why not give more time? 20 days can't be more than 20 days. Can be at least a month.
So
I think in America you give about a month. I'm not sure. I need to check that out.
When cause some serious issues. Look here why now. If the father cannot get the DNA.
But in the name of Jesus, where Dudley gone?
No, you apply. Look at you apply for.
You have to have documentation to say
you
yes,
apply.
it's your child.
You apply for. You live with your wife or girlfriend and have a child together. You apply for leave. Then it comes not your child.
Well, you're in a serious banger on there.
On that.
And this is based on. I tell you, there's a company Jamaica that said every 10 tests that they do for DNA, 9 is jacket.
What kind of jacket are you talking about, Dudley?
Giving
That is not the father.
Giving the child to the wrong father.
Not the father.
Not the father.
Oh Lord.
So based on Jamaica is the second highest country behind Nigeria when they come on to giving the jackets in the entire world.
As you talk about Nigeria.
So it could be a sad case, you know. I want to apply for him leave, bring a DNA test, and it's the DNA that's not available. It's not your child. It's not account to the seater, and that's not available. DNA me.
The DNA is not available. The DNA is not available.
I think that's
You know something. Owen, switch the gear, Owen. Switch the gear because Dudley want to mash up people inside here. The DNA is available. That help us.
I don't know.
As you talk about that though, if I may, there is something brewing in the transport sector that if we don't be careful, we're gonna lose the transport sector in this country. And why I'm saying this, I was privy to something yesterday that Edgerton Newman had said, and he's perfectly right. It was brought to my attention. And I need to do a program on it. It cannot be that they continue saying to bus and taxi operators to go and pay your ticket when you have receipt that the ticket is being paid, but in the system it is not paid.
Yeah.
It has to be corrected. And in the Prime Minister's address to the nation, his Christmas or New Year's address to the nation, he's encouraging people to go and pay the ticket. Prime Minister, the system need some correction, some haul and pull up.
No, that
Either IT person, call Roos FM, Owen can help, you know, and pay him some money.
that's how you do it.
It can't continue.
You pay your, cause a guy came on the program some time ago, you know, and said he went to jail for
Yes.
unpaid ticket.
And
when
then lock him up again.
when he came back out of jail, the same ticket he paid for come back as unpaid. And go to jail first, you know.
Yeah.
And he come back as unpaid. No,
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that his boss, his boss, had all those receipts.
Right.
And when I said no, it can't be. It cannot continue. Where the bus and taxi operators going through the pans of hell. Yes, you have some bad one on the road. Yes, you have some bad one going on with the antics. I agree. But the fact of the matter is, in which modern democracy can this nonsense continue to happen? Where they continue blundering poor people, stifling off poor people.
you pay
Oh man.
you pay your fines to the tax office, and they don't have record of your payment. No, man, you get none. So they rely on your receipt then.
You see, I think they know. I personally think, I know it's being paid, but some hanky-panky going on.
Da dee.
And that is my views. Some hanky-panky going on.
See,
It can't continue like this. Cannot continue like this.
Well, I got touch on Pele's funeral. The fans of Brazil are upset, very upset that all the football stars didn't attend Pele's funeral. Some of the Brazilian known stars. The team that won the 2002 World Cup, not one person attended the funeral, not one. There was no Neymar, there was no Garrincha, there was no Ronaldinho, there was no Romario, no, so the stars, no the stars, no at the funeral. And the fans said that's how you do that thing.
And suppose they couldn't make it.
No, man.
You know,
Everyone couldn't make it.
I mean, they couldn't make it. So suppose they have prior engagement.
No, but they said they opted to send their condolences on social media instead of attending the funeral physically.
Well, yeah, listen to me. We must understand, you know. I mean, yes, he's a well-known star. We should go, of course, and everything like that. But I mean, come on, people must understand, you know. The same way the Prime Minister sent the President of the Senate to the swearing in of the Brazilian Prime Minister, the President.
That's how you do that thing. Trust me.
You know.
I remember when Captain Burley passed on in Jamaica here. The football team attended. The players attended the funeral.
Which players?
Jamaican players.
They must attend. They must attend there in Jamaica.
But those players, most of them are in Jamaica, are in Brazil.
Listen to me. You keep on saying the idiot thing. We do not know what is going on in Brazil. You can't say the idiot thing.
Yeah, if you attend, because they're living there. The current stars now are playing overseas.
Let me ask you a question. When Edward Siaga did you have any funeral?
Yes.
Okay.
And Manly too.
Oh gosh, but some of them should have at least try. At least I don't know. But for true, there can be circumstances as Jeffrey is suggesting that some of them may not be able to go.
Because them broke like me, I can't go.
You want to go for the go because I'm sick. Mario Zagallo is 91. And it's 18 could reach a hell problem couldn't go. I'm 91.
Then Dudley. Suppose the rest them broke like a dog and I can't go now.
Hey, they have money.
Oh, okay.
All right, true.
Let us switch some gear to the crime situation in our country.
Before we go to that, one more thing now. Idiot thing the Cameroon now. Our under 17, Cameroon pick under 17 squad. They pick 30 players for the squad, under 17, and 21 of the players in over age. the codes the FA say find some other players who of age and find 11 more players and shit all over age.
So seriously,
idiot thing that trust me.
So you can't find a players that's under
Under 17.
within the required age.
Under 17.
No, so they don't have
over age.
a younger program or younger football program or something like that they can't have them into. But that don't make any sense.
I don't know. Yeah, because the Cameroon you can't find 20 players who under 17.
If they come to Jamaica, I am sure you will find, they can find whether primary, basic, right up, Manning Cup, all of them right through. Yeah, but not find nobody under 17.
Yeah. Anyway, Dudley, I saw you doing some traffic reporting yesterday. There's a pothole there that I saw you in. You remember when Mucky Perkins was alive? And the late Roger Clark was the Minister of Roads. And Mucky was talking to Roger one day about the proper condition of the road. I think it was from Tabla Martin Negro. I can't remember where it was. And Mucky was there talking to the minister. And the phone cut off. Mucky said, oh my God. We have to send out the National Guard. The minister has disappeared in the hole. So the pathole that I saw you featuring on your program, does look like a grave. Seriously.
Yeah, right. And that's a main road, Hagley Park Road, main road.
And you're saying to me, Stephen Shaw from the NWA, don't see that?
That why something wrong, man. Right, right in front of Hagley Park Prep. Right there.
In front of the primary school?
No, Hagley Park Prep.
Oh, the preparatory school.
Yeah, right in front of Hagley Park Prep.
Yeah, they need to sort it out.
And that's a main thoroughfare.
And it's on.
And we need to ask the PM the question now. How people are dead in a Zozo?
Again?
All people is being gunned down in the Zozo. Or the Nene. And they say it's working.
Yeah. But I don't know what the PM mean by working, but a different concept from the term it's working than most persons.
It is something that I'm trying to figure out here. You have a state of public emergency, say in Trelawney. And in the parish of Trelawney, 4 people dropped dead by the hands of gun.
It's something it does me know. There's also a limit. It have a limit, what it can do and can't do. But it cannot solve crime.
But the question must be asked, Owen and Dudley. We're 60 years old. This country is 60 years old. Are we going to continue like this in 2023?
Until the first step.
Hold on there, Dudley. Hold on.
The mindset.
Hold on there, Dudley. The people, look at this. Look how hypocritical the churches are. And I will not apologize. The umbrella group of churches can call an emergency meeting when one of their pastor is being gunned down. And my deepest condolence to the family. But how many Jamaicans' family is gunned down by the hands of criminals in this country. And the Jamaican brother go off church, don't call an emergency meeting and say, look here, Prime Minister, enough of this zozo, do something else. Why they don't come up with a crime plan? They're talking about Royal talk.
Yeah, this
talks.
They say
keep
talk.
on talking and talking and talking and talking. Just like what the woman said in who was running for the Secretary General. That she didn't know chat. Chat.
No, me tell you, what Jamaica need is a different way of thinking. Because when I see things in Jamaica, and I'm going to give you a prime example why I say that. Jamaicans are being encouraged to buy bottled water from other countries. While yet still, we have one of the best drinking water in the world.
You switch from crime to bottled water, don't you?
Like example of the thing and the mindset. And you know why I say that? Look at this. USA, America did have quality water. America be selling water to the entire world. And the thinking behind what we don't have.
That's not only that, Dudley. Hold on there, Dudley. Our leaders.
Well, mindset.
So we're connecting it now, Dudley. Connecting.
Hold on there, Dudley.
Why Jamaica is in this predicament now? Predicament now. We keep evidence everything are the best must come from foreign. So it's like we need to change our mindset.
So with crime fighting, we need a foreign commissioner. That's what you're saying? Or
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Eh?
You're saying we need somebody outside of Jamaica to help us.
No,
that's what you're saying?
No.
What are you saying then?
We need to fight crime in Jamaica then. Just having the same zo not going to work. It can't solve by those the policy and thing. We have to have a program to change our way of thinking, our think and we are thinking then.
Then Dudley, if we put in a program like that not take 150 years for the people start think that way. And everybody not dead after the country by that time.
It depends on can we fast track the policy and the way of thinking, you know.
But Dudley, I agree, say it's in the way of thinking, I agree. But Dudley, it is
I see it work with organization and things, but with a country now, there'll be a policy.
But Dudley, I agree in what you're saying that we need a way of thinking. But it also boils back down to the political leaders of the country. They start this gangmanism in this country. I'm the only done in this country or in this party. And everything that they say back in the days, Jamaicans grasp to it and decide, say, okay, we're not form a gang.
Right. We don't think.
So now the gangs.
Party lines, think as Jamaicans, not along party lines.
Yes, Dudley, we agree with that. And we keep on repeating ourselves over and over and over with the same thing. The fact of the matter is, if we put people in place to govern us, pass legislation for us, and obviously they are failing us, the time has come for us as a people to stand up and say, enough of this. It can't continue like this in 2023. It's the same way if you're running a company. And it's the same all and the same all and the same all. It can't continue 2023.
Look at the reality in Jamaica now. If we agree with a fact, so why the people is a dead party. They must say, yeah, support JLP. If you bad against Andrew Hollis, you support PNP. That's the thing we need to change. That's the thing we need to start.
How are we going to change that?
To start. People start, you come out to individuals. Just stop thinking along party lines and start thinking as Jamaicans.
Well, the youngest of Jamaicans are thinking about themselves and the country. They're thinking about in the party. I can tell you that much. Based on some conversation that I have with some students from University of the West Indies, they are thinking about themselves and the country. And the time has come for us to stop thinking about party and think about the country. We came here by labor plane, not by aeroplane.
Yeah, true. That's a problem.
One major issue that we're having, though, in Jamaica, and I think if it is, and the culture of that we have, if it is, we can change that. But a major part of the issue that we're having is that we don't have enough police to be everywhere, right? But the thing is, the trust level that people that we will have with, say, law enforcement and law enforcement in general. If it is that the trust level can be built where a person can easily think that, all right, if there's an incident, they can call and they don't have to fret for their lives. Jamaica would be a better place now.
Yeah, the police for actually the
Jamaica
police
would be,
force, they can't
because
trust
the
it
thing
either.
is, with the corruption and with what's going on and how it is that persons perceive the security forces, and sometimes them security forces themselves make it themselves look bad. A lot of persons, they're not willing to come forward and make sure that things happen. So all right, they would know that this man terrorized the area, him get arrested, right? Goes to court, nothing happens. Why? Nobody not coming forward. Nobody gonna say anything. Because one, if a person said, why them are try to say anything, they know so they have to think about them, their lives and their family's lives.
They
right?
they can know.
And so
They can.
I know, but I'm saying the trust level that a lot of citizens, so a lot of persons would want to say something, but they become like the three blind mice and they don't say anything, right? Because they know they're preserving their lives. The Bible says he that will keep it his life as I go. So
yes, and
Hold on.
also Owen, hold on there, Dudley. Also Owen, if the government was paying the security forces properly, there would not be any corruption in this country. No?
They can't, right. They can't be everywhere, but that's also a part of it too.
Hold on. But people do. Otherwise, all right. Talk about trust and the police. Look at this simple thing. I know persons, they put their phone on private and call people and send death threat to them. Say, look here, you can put your phone on private and send death threat to people. You can't put your phone on private and call police.
But the fact of the matter is, Dudley, what we're saying, Dudley, hold on a minute, Dudley. What we are saying, Dudley, the security force is so corrupt that they can trace your number and say, Dudley Thompson, call me.
When they put the phone on private.
I mean, put the phone on private, of course I can find it.
So you say it's a no situation then.
That's not what we're saying, Dudley. What we're saying to you, if the security forces cannot be trusted in this country, in the sense of a person can go call minister this and say, look here, Dudley have a party left thing going in my house.
Right. That's true.
And hold on there, and by the time Dudley come off of the phone, the person can call Dudley and say, Dudley, say Jeffery come and say a party left thing going in your house.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a
problem happening in this country.
That's a problem.
Until the security forces, until the Minister of National Security and Justice and the Commissioner of No Police come together with the Minister of Finance and the Prime Minister and say we're going to pay these people properly, Jamaica will never, until we can get rid of the corruption. First, the corruption in this country, the corruption in Jamaica House, the corruption in Garden House, the corruption in the Governor General House, the corruption in JUTC, the corruption in the Ministry of Education, the corruption come all the way down. Until we can get rid of the corruption, we will never get rid of crime in this country.
Well, as I said earlier in the program, that as long as the crime is profitable, it's not going to stop.
So are we going to continue like this until God comes to the world?
As long as the crime, I look at apartheid in South Africa. Why it stopped? Because it was no longer profitable. Why it's happening? Why it abandoned? It's no longer profitable. In South Africa to have apartheid in there. Why it abandoned?
What do you mean? Hold on there. What are you saying? Crime in South Africa is down?
I say apartheid in South Africa. Why it was kind of phased out? Because it's no longer profitable.
That's what you think?
No,
apartheid is still going on in Africa same way.
No, crime is there. I said apartheid, not crime.
And I'm saying to you, apartheid is still going on in South Africa same way.
Unofficially, yeah. We understand that, yeah. Yeah, it's still going on. It's a little racist, yeah, we know that, but the official apartheid is no longer. Unofficially, yes, it's going on same. But Jamaica now, as long as the crime, as long as person here doing crime and I'm profiting, it's not going to stop.
And long as the people of the Vumva the Vumva profitable for it's not going to stop. And, but not only that, Dudley. If the Prime Minister of this country, Michael Andrew Holness, and I know he mean the country well enough, but Prime Minister, you listen to your people. You ask for our vote and we give you the vote. We gave you a mandate to secure the people of this country. And when a government can't secure its people, something fundamentally wrong somewhere. We give you a mandate, and there's people in the diaspora who has security background. Approach the diaspora. Someone can approach the diaspora, beg for campaign. Funa party. Approach the diaspora to help the country. The country is in crisis.
Yeah.
Jamaica is going on a slippery slope.
It's so anyway. It is so sad that look at the sad part right now. Jamaicans, in some aspect, they are creating jobs for some people. What do you know? So the jobs they are creating now is now leading to more crime. Like for instance, some person now working in some call centers, all about is lead sheet, and they're gonna scamming. So lead sheet, and then
what is that?
The information of foreigners to start scam.
Yeah, the address and information, and other information about the client.
So you are gainfully employed, but you're still taking crime.
Because another thing again, Dudley. I am not condoning what they're going on with with the whole scamming thing, and I don't condone it. But if you have a country, Jamaica is fruitful. Jamaica is a rich country. And our people have been leaving from the land of wood and water to go and farm work in modern day slavery. Huh? You believe that these call centers are modern day slavery? The call centers are modern day slavery because they hardly pay the people and supposed to pay the people them.
Well, you know what?
We sit down in this country, hold on, we sit down in this country, and now we can talk, we are PNP or JLP. The time has come for us to rise up in this country and say enough of this. We're 60 years old, and half of the country sell out to Chinese and foreigners. What are we leaving for our children? We're talking about a 2030 vision to live and work where?
No legacy at all.
Yeah?
No.
In a corrupt, infected country, a crime-infected country, where people don't want to come together to solve the crime. But hello, we can blame Andrew Holness. I don't want to blame Andrew Holness, and blame Bruce Mark Jefferson Golden. The problem lies with we, the people. We must take a stand. We must come together as a people and say enough is enough. The umbrella group of churches, stop on the hypocrisy and come together. I don't want to scam poor people in the churches.
Well, it come back to a whole heap of things. I mean, come back to education. Come back to trust. It come back to a lot of things. And biggest part of it is mismanagement. I can remember back in 1966, it took $120 by $1 Jamaican pound. Look at today's rate now. $120 by $1 Jamaican pound. Look at today's rate.
Inflation.
You know what? We borrow and we sell.
By both PNP and JLP causing this mess, right?
We borrow and we sell, and we borrow and we sell, and we hoe, and we borrow and we sell, and we hoe. And the question must be asked, how much they sell we for?
Look at simple. Look at simple. If you in a job right now and your salary is 50 grand per month, but your expense is 100,000, you must have bankruptcy. Must.
Because you're living above your means.
Over the years, Jamaica is importing twice or 3 times what you export. Years. Jamaica has never exported more than import. Never.
But Dudley,
in the last 60 years, we have never have a period where our export is bigger than our import. Never have that in Jamaica yet. Never in Jamaica yet.
And that is why Michael Mann used to say we must grow what we eat or eat what we. That's where you go.
Right, and eat what to grow.
But no, we're too foreign man and local body.
To come back to the we need to rethink. We need to have a brain, some re-education of our. We keep on of the things say foreign things is better than local things. I remember years ago, somebody have a chicken chain in Jamaica called Supreme Chicken. We have one branch in our factory, and we want to have a second branch in Muswochi. I'm saying this costs him more. It's costing more to our branch in Ochi that have in South Africa.
Go on again.
It's costing more money to our branch, second branch in Jamaica than in Africa.
But you know why? The government of the country, whether PNP or JLP, make it so hard for us as Jamaicans to start a business in this country.
Yeah, but yet still we are further with overseas fast food chains.
Yes. Because
our local product.
Because whosoever is bringing them in can give a person some money under the table and they come in. So the corruption is there again.
That's why I keep on saying. I keep on wondering when I said something wrong with Jamaica. How comes USA? Look how close Jamaica is to America. America is a big market for tap water.
You got my water sitting again, Dudley?
Me not get it. Me not get it.
I don't get it.
Why America is buying water from Italy and Fiji?
Okay, you want to find out?
Look where we is.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
I say work with water every single day.
Hold on now.
I buy water.
When they elect a speaker for the House of Representatives in America, they can come and ask the person that. The problem that we face in Jamaica is this mismanagement of this country by the two political parties. No better barrel, no better hearing. And I will not stop saying that. The two political parties have wrecked the economy of this country from Wapi Kill Philip.
I remember some years ago, Sierra said he wanted to move the right to prison from that location and turn it into a free zone where foreigners can come and buy Jamaican product. Remember that thing by Sierra?
Don't him Owen too young for that. You know, remember that thing there?
Yeah, man. It never materialized. What happened again? We start import more foreign things.
Then Dudley, prime example. The Norman Man International Airport. On the way from the Norman International Airport, it should be pair hotels. It shouldn't be residential area there, sir.
That's true.
It should be hotels. Our leaders never have any vision for this country, you know? And until then, they still have any vision for this country. There's no vision, and where there's no vision, the people shall perish. There has been any vision for this country from Wapi Kill Philip until this blessed day.
If I look at Jamaica, I call him Neem. A Neem? I see Neem. I see the supermarket now sell like tea bag.
You know tea bag. Yeah, you have the merengue selling as tea bag.
You export that.
Then Dudley, prime example. Jamaica has one of the best marijuana in the world.
I said
look what we're doing.
I said to you earlier now, the long-term plan is all going dead out. I'm going to buy from America. Watch it. That's what watch it. That's what happened in Jamaica. Yeah. They're going dead out. Oh, they're going to get it phase out. I was import content from America.
I remember when I was growing up in Negril, there's a place adjoining to Negril named Monterey and Orange Hill. And there's one of the best ganja field known. And what we did, we allowed the Americans to come in and kill out the ganja field. Now they legalize ganja. And I know Jamaica can legalize ganja. And even if they legalize it, the poor pauperizing farmers them can't afford $500,000 for one license. So we stick in this country.
The license plus the money to set up the cameras and the greenhouse.
And not only that, the banks them that let an account because it's an illegal substance. When are we gonna wake up in this country? Before we go 3 steps forward, 4 steps backward. The time has come. This is 2023. And we're going to ask the Prime Minister and the Minister and the opposition leader, where do you have this country going? The crime is out of whack. Where is this country going under this current regime? I'm not going to talk about PNP and JLP. I'm talking about the both of them now. Come together with the umbrella group of churches and figure out what we can do for this country. Mark Jefferson Golden says the time has come for them to approach the diaspora. Yes, approach members of the diaspora who have security expert, security backgrounds. You have a gentleman in Jamaica by the name of Smith. We must come and we must stop this corruption in this country, man. Yeah, so it's a beautiful place. We need to wake up in this country and take back this country.
You know what Jamaica is also losing to? Our entertainment. Look at this. Look at our own reggae music. The most money earned from reggae is by not Jamaican, by foreign artists. And reggae is Jamaican music.
because Dudley boys back down again. Those who put to govern this country They do not have a plan for this nation. And where there is no vision, the people shall perish. There's no minute to 2 o'clock.
Wow.
Until now, they can't find a speaker for the House of Representatives in America.
No, man, this is serious. All right, so I think we're going to end up. Why this is serious.
Day 3, and they can't find a speaker for the great almighty America, for the House of Representatives. There's nothing wrong with the world. God come in.
So the part in disarray.
The Republican Party in America is in disarray. This is what 100 years ago. The same thing happening again.
That mean in
1923
and 18 something. But
yes, where they couldn't find a speaker, they couldn't elect a speaker, and the same shebang going on. It's going on again today. 3 days now.
This is serious.
3 days now.
Wow. So
but this is show you, Dudley and Owen, that this is democracy at play.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, the prime minister doesn't point a speaker, and that is it.
Right.
Is it?
Yeah.
So this is democracy playing out in our eyes.
All right. I think Daniel might maybe later today because lots of issues. All right, so
what are we gonna do? We're gonna play some music, we're gonna play give me the weed, man, the weed, the sensitive weed.
Well, maybe I down to the dog.
Well, Dudley, you can play that song like the country gone down to the dog.
The dog. All right. We'll come to the end of this Roots Absolutely Idiot extended version. That is 60.1 on this your FM dial.
You're listening to Roots 96.